So good evening everyone. This is your subject, Understanding the Self. So we're on our fourth topic in the chapter, Unpacking the Self. So the first topic was the physical self, followed by the sexual self, and the third one was sexual self. And the last one, which is our discussion for today, is the digital self. So ano ba ang digital self natin? Ano yung tinatawag nating digital self? Ano yung mga pros and cons of our digital self and many other concepts. Let's see. So we have, or I have these questions here that you might want to reflect. Number one, does spending too much time in cyberspace affects one's personality? So yung sobra bang pag-i-spend mo ng oras sa social media, sa internet, nakakaapekto ba yun sa iyong personalidad, sa iyong pagkatao? Is there a difference between your online self and your real self? So do you portray your real self sa iyong Facebook account? Or do you put a mask on yourself to be more attractive in the online? So, pareho ba yung real self mo sa online self mo? Yung pinapakita mo sa online? Or may pagkakaiba ba? So, let's see. First, let us define what is digital self. So, ano ba yung sinasabi kong digital self? Digital self is the persona you use when you're online. So, yun yung pagkatao mo or ikaw kapag nasa world ka ng cyberspace or nasa internet or kapag gumagamit ka ng social media. So, let's think about it. Ano ang pinoportray mo na sarili mo sa Facebook? So, that is your digital self sa Facebook. Ano ang pinapakita mo sa Instagram? Ano yung sinishare mo sa TikTok? Sumasayaw ka ba sa TikTok? So that those are your digital self. Ano yung pinapakita mo sa online? Okay? So a lot of people are using filters, right? So do you use filter to conceal your blemishes and you upload it on Facebook? Or do you post a lot of positive quotes or share maybe sa Facebook din? Or baka naman puro sumasayaw na nakikita yung cleavage, yung sinishare nyo sa Facebook. Ganon. So, the things that we share on Facebook reflects as our digital self. Yung pinopost mo, yung sinishare mo, yung sinasayaw mo maybe, those are our digital self. So there are different generations that we know, right? We have the baby boom, or we call this one boomer, the generation X, the millennial, and the post-millennial. So, ang pagkakaroon ng, or kung kabilang ka sa specific generation na ito, we have different iba-iba tayo ng pagpapakita ng ating digital self depende sa generation natin. Makikita natin yan later on. Just like baby boom or the boomers, di ba? Mostly, they what? What they do, what do they do on Facebook? So, I know a lot of baby boomers or yung mga, as they say, thunders, di ba? They say or they share quotes, puro amen-amen, di ba? Mahilig silang mag-share ng mga may amen sa kanilang timeline, di ba? Ano naman yung mga sinishare ng Generation X? which is 38 to 53 years old. So ito naman yung mga mahilig mag-share ng mga funny videos and many other things. Millennials and the post-millennials. So kung saan kakabilang na generation, mostly may concept na pare-pareho kayong sinishare because it affects kung saang generation kakabilang. Specifically, we're going to focus on the generation millennial. Who are the millennials? Bakit sa millennials tayo magfo-focus? Kasi in that time or the year from 1981 to 1996, ito yung umpisa ng paglago ng technology natin, di ba? Or pag-usbong ng mga social media like Friendster before, MySpace, and many other chatting groups or chatting websites. So ano ba yung sinasabi nating millennial? The millennial generation is known to be the generation of digital natives because millennials were born in an era of rapid technological advancement. So, sa mga nasa millennial generation, nandyan ako, na-experience namin yung pagbabago ng technology. From yung phone na de antenna na malaki, then later on naging keypad na medyo colored, then naging QWERTY, then yung mga screen, touch screen. We call it touch screen before, right? Touch screen na phone na mahirap pindutin to easy touch phones na, di ba? So, in the millennial generation, we experience the rapid technological advancement. As a result, daily life is almost always dependent on the functions of technology, especially the internet, which provides people with the venue of presenting their identities through social media platforms. And because I'm going to represent millennials, okay? And because we were exposed to the technological advancement, parang, as they say, digital natives, di ba? Parang kami yung pinaka hands-on sa technology. So, parang ngayon, kung tatanggalin mo ang internet sa taong nakita ang progress ng internet, mahirap na siyang tanggalin. Ganon. Or, tatanggalin mo yung paggamit ng cellphone sa isang millennial, agsangit data, parang ganon, di ba? Unlike if you take away the phone of a boomer, okay lang, mabubuhay siya. Okay lang sa kanya kasi meron pa siyang ibang, hindi umiikot ang buhay niya sa technology. Unlike sa millennial. Let's proceed to digital citizenship. This refers to the norms of appropriate and responsible behavior towards technological use. So, we say digital citizenship, yung mga pwede nating gawin sa internet. So, ito yung mga pwede nating gawin sa internet at mga in moderation. So there are 9 elements of digital citizenship. Digital access, digital commerce, digital communication, digital literacy, digital etiquette, digital law, digital rights and responsibilities, digital health and wellness, and digital security. So to further understand, ang digital access is yung know where you can access technology. So as a person who is exposed or who knows about internet and gadgets, we have this digital access. Alam natin kung ano ang gagamitin natin in order to enter the digital world, that is our access. So some people have or has an access sa cellphone so they can join our online class, di ba? Pero meron din naman na naka-laptop. Meron din namang naka-laptop and TV para nakikita ng mas malaki. So those things are our digital access. Yung mga bagay na ginagamit natin in order to enter the internet world. So, may mga naka-data dyan, naka-mobile data. And meron din namang nagpakabit ng Wi-Fi sa mga bahay. So, yan. Those are our digital access. Digital commerce. So, we say digital commerce, yung pagbebenta. Ito yung pwede natin gawin sa internet, di ba? So, you have access na because you have the means of phone and internet. So, nakapasok ka na sa internet world. So, ano ang mga pwede na natin gawin? This one is the digital commerce. Commerce, pwede kang magbenta and pwede kang bumili. That's why Facebook analyzed the situation na madami palang nagbibenta sa Facebook. That's why they added the marketplace. Before, walang marketplace sa Facebook, di ba? Yun. So, nagkaroon sila ng addition sa mga features ng Facebook, kaya nagkaroon ng marketplace. So, the marketplace is a reflection of digital commerce. Saan pa? Sa Shopee, sa Lazada, sa Zalora, sa Alibaba, sa Shein, mga ganon. The process of selling and buying through internet. Digital communication. So we all use this digital communication, di ba? Just like right now. We use the platform of Zoom to communicate. We use it as a classroom. So that is a form of communication. And we use Messenger, WhatsApp, Viber, Telegram, and many other messaging applications to communicate with other people, di ba? But bear in mind to be sensitive to the different things that we communicate with other people, especially sa internet, sa digital. Kasi, di ba, sometimes because of communication, may mga nabubuong mga away, meron mga nabubuong mga idea na hindi naman makatotohanan. Is it true? Di ba? Yung mga fake news, di ba? Yeah. And as they say, think before you click. So before you send a message to someone, reread it as many times as you can before sending it. Kasi sabi nga nila, parang yung text, once na na-send mo na, pwede po pang i-unsend. Once na na-send mo na at na-seen niya agad, hindi mo na yun mababawi, di ba? Yeah. So, digital literacy. So, from those things, pupunta tayo sa digital literacy. It is the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skill. So from those things, from communication, pagbibenta at pagbili, we also use the internet in researching. That is digital literacy. So, saan ba kayo kumukuha ng mga sagot nyo sa assignment o kaya sa mga quizzes, di ba? So, we use the internet. We use Google. Many other web search engines, di ba? So, that is digital literacy. We use the platform to research. Digital etiquette. So, dahil madami tayong ginagawa sa internet world or sa digital world, kailangan nating magkaroon ng etiquette din, di ba? So, first is act appropriately. So, yung mga sinishare mo ba is appropriate? Yung mga sinasabi mo ba sa ibang tao is appropriate, di ba? Think before you click. And grammar rules. Nasa Pilipinas ka, ang grammar ay napaka-importante dito sa Pilipinas, lalo na kapag pinost, di ba? Yan. Dahil madaming perfect na Pilipino, we should always be keen to our grammar rules. Don't embarrass others. So, may mga accounts sa digital world, sa Facebook, na namamahiya, lalo na yung mga bogus buyer, bogus seller, ano pa yung nagpa-reserve tapos hindi kinuha? Yun, bogus buyer. So, be aware that you should have the digital etiquette. Anonymous is not really anonymous. So, this one, we'll talk about it later on. So, kahit na nasa digital world ka, you should always be act right, di ba? Be, be aware of the things that you do. Kasi kahit na nasa digital world tayo, meron pa rin mga mata doon. Digital etiquette matters. Bakit? 1 in 3 people get rejected at job interviews because of what they have posted online in the past. So, be aware of the things that you share on Facebook, on other social media, dahil if you are applying, they actually check your social media, especially if you put your link on your resume or whatsoever. Ayun. So, last semester, yeah, I have a direct experience of that. So, we were scanning applicants like that. Then, tinitignan namin yung mga sinishare ng mga applicants sa Facebook. So, nare-reject talaga ang application ng isang applicant kapag medyo, bakit ganito yung Facebook niya? Puro mga nagtitiktok na sexy short na lumulundag-lundag yung ano. So, tas lalaki siya, di ba? So, parang may malicious interpretation na yung pinag-a-applyan mo sa personality mo, di ba? Because the things that you share represents you also, di ba? So, maybe, if you keep on posting religious quotes on Facebook, that will increase your chance of getting a job or not. Digital law. Be mindful outside of the walls of your school. So, ang digital law, we can apply it that there is an existing law that protects us in the digital world. So, ayan. So, kaya nga kapag nag-post ka ng masamang bagay sa isang tao, maaari kanyang kasuhan ng cyberbullying because we have digital law that protects us in those circumstances. Yan, digital rights and responsibilities. If you find something inappropriate, you need to report it to an adult. So kapag may mga nakita tayong mga hindi magandang pinupost ng mga kapwa natin, so we should be aware na we have the responsibility also to tap them na, uy, yung pinost mo medyo offensive ha, mga ganun. Kaya parang inappropriate yung pinost mo. Hindi naman sa hindi ka alam. Kasi there are children na nag-internet din, di ba? Nag-Facebook din. And it might affect them. So you're just being a responsible adult. Digital health and wellness. So because we have this unlimited time to access our Facebook or other social media accounts, and if you have a 24/7 Wi-Fi connection, nagpa-Wi-Fi kayo sa bahay, hindi ibig sabihin nun, 24/7 ka nang nag-i-internet, di ba? Or nakatutok yung mata mo sa laptop o kaya sa cellphone. So, you need to take a break. Moderation is key. Kasi may mga taong na-addict sa Facebook, ganun, sa pagsi-cellphone na sinasabi. Digital security. So, protect yourself and your equipment. So, please be aware that you don't have or you don't need to share your password to anyone para you protect yourself. Identity theft o kaya huwag niyong i-share yung MPIN nyo ng GCash, mga ganon. And many other passwords. A major concern of living in the digital era is how technology shapes one's sense of self and identity. One concept that is related to the concept of the digital self is online disinhibition. So because we can conceal ourselves sa Facebook, di ba? Pwede kang gumawa ng account. Then, pwede mong sabihin na, for example, I am Jen. I can make an account that says na ako si Sharon. At nagpanggap ako si Sharon, di ba? Then siniraan ko yung co-teacher namin at nagpapanggap akong ako si Sharon. So, because of technology, you can do that. You can either be anonymous or you can reveal yourself. Pwede kang magpakatotoo sa internet world or pwede kang magtago sa internet world. So that is inhibition. The online disinhibition effect. You can't see me. You don't know me. It's just a joke. It's not my real self. So because we have the power to be anonymous on the internet, so pwede nating gamitin yun sa negative way. And pwede din naman sa positive way. Anonymity may serve as an option for individuals who are naturally shy and introverted to express their thoughts without threat to their self-esteem. So, as I have said, pwede kang maging isang tao kahit hindi ikaw yon sa internet, di ba? For example, I can make a blog, then magaling kasi ako magsulat, di ba? So, magsusulat ako ng mga magagandang bagay about education without without revealing myself. Kasi nga, shyness ako, di ba? That is in a positive way. That's anonymity in a positive way. In a negative way, my previous example, parang ganon. Maninira ka ng ibang tao, then i-conceal mo yung pagkatao mo. Hindi mo i-reveal na ikaw yun, pero ikaw yun. The internet becomes a multimedia venue for showcasing personal traits, qualities, and even experiences. The values and beliefs she uploads are also expressed in his or her online behavior. So, as I have said a while ago, you have the ability or you can conceal yourself, pwede kang magtago sa likod ng internet or pwedeng maging platform mo ito to reveal your talents, di ba? Parang sa YouTube, ang daming mga magagaling na tao sa YouTube. So makikita mo sa YouTube yung mga iba't ibang talents ng mga ibang tao. May mga magaling sa makeup, photography, videography, mga sciences, and many other things. So ayan. So if those are the things that are positive impacts of the internet or yung mga magagandang bagay na maaari nating makuha in the digital world, ano naman yung mga medyo hindi maganda. So dahil we can access the internet in just one click, some people become dependent sa technology. What do we mean? Konting galaw, i-consult si Google. O kaya may mga bata na hindi na mabubuhay ng walang tablet, di ba? Or meron din mga trabaho na nakadepende sa internet ang pamumuhay. Para ako, pag walang internet dito sa bahay namin, hindi na ako makakapagtrabaho, di ba? No work, no pay. No pay, no food. So, ayan. So, some people are dependent sa technology na. So, I have a meme here. Dude, what's the purpose of life? Tanong nung isa. I don't know, man. The computers are down. Or, I will Google that. So, yeah, nakikita nyo yung sinagot ng isang tao, dinidepende na niya yung pagsagot niya sa mga bagay-bagay kay Google. So that is a very wrong way of living, di ba? Hindi na siya nag-isip. Umaasa na lang palagi sa Google. Ang daming ganitong estudyante, my gosh. So, ang simple ng tanong, mangungopia pa sa Google ng isasagot. I'm just asking a simple question. Or, yeah, the question is very simple. Bakit kailangan mo pang mag-Google, di ba? In your own words na yung sinabi ko, tapos ginugol pa, edi hindi na siya naka-align sa gusto kong mangyari. Kaya bumababa ang grade ng mga estudyanteng ganon. Yan. We can depend on the internet world sa researches, di ba? Pero, let's not forget our ability to comprehend. Kasi kapag hindi natin ginamit ito, ang mga bagay na hindi nagagamit ay pumupurol, di ba? So, ayan. The other photo reflects that at a very young age, babies are exposed on technology na, di ba? From Cocomelon ba yun? Yeah. Dahil si mommy, ganun, medyo busy sa housework. So, ipinapahawak niya yung phone para mag-behave yung bata. And there are studies that suggest na nagkakaroon ng attention span problem ang mga bata kapag ganun. So, ayan. So, the solution on that is magkaroon lang ng limited screen time na tinatawag. 1 hour lang per day, mga ganun. Hindi yung most of the time na tuwing gising yung bata at ayaw na nangungulit sa nanay, ganun, pinapahawak ng cellphone. Or sa tuwing iiyak, papahawakan mo ng cellphone. So, magkakaroon ng pag-iiba sa ugali ng bata yun. Compare mo sa batang in-expose sa environment. Ganun. Then this one, how was your day? Good, and yours. So, we might use the technology, our internet, to communicate with people na malayo sa atin, but we forgot the the people around us, di ba? So, we can see na, di ba, kahit sama-sama na kayong family, nagsi-cellphone na kayo, hindi na kayo nag-uusap-usap, pero kausap nyo na sa ibang bansa. Pero paano naman kayo nandito sa Pilipinas, nagsi-cellphone na lang kayo. So, ayan, we may use the technology to connect to other people, pero nakakalimutan nating i-connect ang ating mga sarili sa mga taong nasa malapit lang sa atin. So, nangyayari ito sa amin sa bahay namin. Kasi kami, tag-iisa kami ng phone, ganun. And naka-wifi dito. Papa ko naka-iPad, yung mama ko naka-iPad, ako nagsiselfone, nagla-laptop, yung kuya ko nagsiselfone, nagla-laptop. Pagkakain na, magte-text na lang, bababa na ako. Ganun, oh my God. Sad. That's a very sad life, you know. Next one, the joint effect of technology. So, makikita nyo sa taas, the evolution of man, di ba? Or dito tayo pupunta pala. So, from that state, naging Homo erectus tayo, di ba? Tumayo tayo as a human. Then, dahil sa technology, unti-unti na naman nakukuba ang mga tao because sa technology. So, ayan. Kaya nga nagkakaroon ng dito, I don't know what you call this one. Nagkakaroon ng kuba dito, banda. Nakakainis. Kaka-cellphone daw or kaka-laptop, ganun. Dahil pa ganun ka. So, please, pumunta po tayo sa pinakamalapit na salamin at tignan po natin. Baka nagkakaroon na po tayo ng ganun. So, ayan. This one represents na half of our personality na or yung mga ginagawa natin ay may connection sa internet world, di ba? From the music that we hear, sa Spotify ka pupunta. From, kung gusto mong mangapit bahay pero bawal naman, magpe-Facebook ka lang. Ano kayang ulam ni ganito? Ay, munggo. Ganon. So, hindi mo na lalakarin na nasidain nyo, pupunta ka lang sa Facebook kasi ipopost niya yan. Lalo na pag masarap yung ulam nila. Diba? Sa LinkedIn, kung gusto mong magkaroon ng trabaho, Magpo-post ka lang dyan, maghahanap ka ng work, o hindi ka na mag-walk in. And yung pinaka-latest, di ba? Our e-wallets. Yung kahit wala ka ng daladalang wallet, basta may GCash ka or Paymaya, pwede ka na makabili ng mga bagay na gusto mong bilhin. So, ayan. So, yung mga nangyayari sa atin ngayon is malaki yung contribution ng technology na. Bawat galaw natin, pwede na nating applyan ng technology. Ayan. So, this one. Another one is no Wi-Fi, no life. So, mapapansin natin, sa Thursday, brown out dyan sa Santiago ata. Dito sa amin, Friday, brown out. Mapapansin natin, tuwing brown out, walang magawa ang tao, di ba? Or, nare-realize natin na ang dami pala natin pwedeng gawin kapag walang Wi-Fi. Naiisip nyo na maglinis ng bahay, o kaya naiisip nyo mag-gardening, kaya kung ano-ano pa kapag walang Wi-Fi. Pero, yung mga millennials o yung mga post-millennials, medyo nalulungkot sila kapag walang kami pala. Nalulungkot kapag walang Wi-Fi. Parang wala ng buhay. Kaya, pag walang Wi-Fi, may data. May mobile data naman. So, yan. And because we are exposed to the digital world, we have this digital footprint. Ano naman ang digital footprint? A digital footprint is a trail of data you create while using the internet. Yung mga pinagpo-post mo, sinishare mo, tinatag mo na picture, mga ganon. Yung mga friends mo din. It includes the website you visit. Lalo na pag hindi naka-incognito, di ba? Emails you send, and information you submit to online services. So yung mga in connection, mga sinisend mo, pinopost mo, tinatag, binivisit na websites, kabilang yun sa digital footprint mo. Kasama mo yun sa iyong identity as a digital self. So we all have or we all live a digital footprint. So tuwing pupunta ka sa Facebook or tignan na lang natin yung timeline mo, mamaya after our class, you may check your timeline sa Facebook. That is your digital footprint. That is the basic digital footprint that we have. Tignan mo nga kung ano yung lumalabas na personality while browsing your digital footprint. Or, di ba when you stalk someone, you go to their timeline. Kasi, kung ano yung nasa timeline, parang nagkakaroon ka ng idea kung ano yung pagkatao ng isang tao. So that is the digital footprint. Once it's online, it's virtually impossible to scrub out. Bakit? Kasi may mga servers, yung mga websites natin that stores our data kapag na-i-post na natin, na-i-share, na itag, mga ganon. And the data on you will always or will follow you for life. So yung mga share natin ng mga pictures, may kopya na si Facebook doon. So nandun na yun. Nasa kanya na. And that will always reflect on us kasi tayo ang nag-upload. And sa mga sinishare din natin, mga binivisit, gano'n. Okay. Digital footprints. What do yours say? Be careful about what you share, where you share, with whom you share. Be smart about sites you visit, emails you open, links you click. Be yourself, but be your best self. So, ayan. So, to wrap up our discussion, yung mga sinishare nyo, pinopost, clinic, binivisit na website, that reflects your digital self. So, as I have said a while ago, please visit your social media accounts to assess kung ano yung nire-represent mo or kung ano yung digital self mo sa ating internet world. Ayan.